Hi guys, Bobby and Jared here for Peak Performance Academy, and today's Coach's Corner, setting yourself up for failure.
Point number one is always nutrition. So where most people go wrong here is like they have the wrong idea of what nutrition is, or they might feel like they know more than they actually do. With nutrition, like you can't really go around controlling your calories. Like it's a must, and like there's no one best diet, but like people need to start investing in their education and like stop assuming that they know more than they can. This is probably why people fail a lot, is because they go on a one-way mission to lose weight or gain weight, and they think they do everything right, and then all of a sudden 3 or 4 weeks in they get no results, they get very demotivated, and then they go off the rails again, and it's because it leads into like a binge restrict yo-yo kind of dieting situation.
Yeah, and like Jared was saying on nutrition, like we did a previous video there yesterday on tracking, so some form of tracking. So like when we do nutrition planning for a person, we obviously analyse their lifestyle, we analyse what their current nutritional habits are, but then we will have some form of tracking in for them, because like if you aren't managing your macros coming in, so your calories that are coming in is your energy coming in, you're just setting yourself up for failure, like Jared said, because you're just fighting in the dark there. You don't actually know how much you're taking in. You might think you're under consuming, where you could actually be over consuming in some hidden calories in some foods. So with nutrition, some form of tracking is so important, and if you aren't doing that, some form, like we said in our last video, if it's a food diary, a food plan, or you can track through MyFitnessPal or one of them apps, at least you have some reference point to see approximately how many calories you're taking in, and then you're not going to be setting yourself up for failure. At least you can see a clear picture where you need to be.
And if any of our viewers they want to lose weight and that's their primary goal, like it doesn't matter what way you set up your nutrition, whether you want to go keto, paleo or whatever, it doesn't matter. They all just have a calorie deficit. That's the only way you will lose weight, no matter what diet you do.
And that brings us on to point number two. Then you have to look at training. So what type of training is the person doing? So if somebody's trying to lose weight, for instance, 90% of the people that will come to the gym maybe want to look a little bit better, lose a little bit of body fat. So then they have their nutrition. That's the first thing that needs to be sorted. And point number two is going to be training. So with your training, a lot of clients we see have this perception that they're doing the right type of training, or they're doing enough training to meet what the demands of what they expect. So if they're trying to lose, for instance, a stone weight, and they're training once per week, is that going to be enough to actually lose the weight over a very, very long period of time? Possibly, but realistically what you're trying to do is you're trying to move more and move more often. So with training, you need to set your training up on a weekly basis where you're trying to get into the gym, do some form of resistance training 2 to 3 times per week, and outside of that just try to move as much as possible. So keeping your step count up, maybe go for a run, go for a walk or something. So at least you can say to yourself, out of a 7-day week you are training at least 4 of them. 4 will be optimal for most people and will be manageable for most people. And a lot of people, where they fail setting themselves up for failures, they don't actually do enough. And when they actually come in to a facility to train, or they go outside to train, their efforts are not what they think they are.
Yeah, like on the train, like the way you set yourself up in the gym could be completely wrong. Like if you're a person that wants to lose weight and you spend 25 minutes of your 1 hour session doing some crunches on the floor and some bicep curls sitting down, like you're not going to get results. Like, and that's the honest truth. Like sitting down for 10 minutes doing bicep curls and lying on the floor doing a few crunches it's not what's going to get you in shape. Like you're better off focusing on the big lifts, presses, rows, squats. Like they're where you're going to get your best bang for your buck. And like you're spending 60 minutes of your day in the gym, like you want to get the biggest return on investment you can. And bicep curls and crunches are not what you need to be doing.
And like the people that are going to be doing bicep curls and crunches and all this kind of stuff, let's say we just use bicep curls for instance, a lot of time in the gym when you see the people doing these things, and we would be one of these people, that's a completely different world. I mean, you're the person that's in a place to actually do that will be relatively lean, will be very, very experienced in training, will have already hit their compound lifts that week, their heavy lifts, and maybe might finish off the week with some arms and core workouts. That's absolutely fine. But for the majority of the people that want to lose weight and are trying to set themselves up to lose weight, the more muscles you can bring into a movement, the better. That's why your squats, your deadlifts, like Jared said, your rows, your presses, your pulls, you're using 80 to 90% of your body to do all the lifts. So that's really important that you think about use more muscles at the start. because your expenditure is going to be more.
Yeah, like you don't need to be kind of married to one way of training forever. Like the type of training you do should be suited to just the situation you're in at the present moment. So if you're a person just you need to just lose body fat, you need to lose weight first. Worry about getting that off first before you go into all the more detailed exercises in terms of weights. Like then over time, once you get into kind of a leaner, more healthier position, then you might bring in a couple of new exercises. But make sure you're matching the training to the situation you're in at that moment. Then on to point number 3, it's a false perception. So a lot of people have a false perception of what it takes. So when it comes to like nutrition and training, like they might step into a gym and just because they go to the gym, they just assume that they're going to get results. Or when it comes to nutrition, like they don't fully grasp that they are going to have to put in effort. It's going to take time. You're going to have to change how you shop. You're going to have to change how you eat. You might have to put a little more effort into like the time you spend cooking. Like if you spend 15 years of having poor lifestyle habits, you're not going to change that in 2 weeks. Like you have to put in the effort.
And the thing about false perception as well is you get people to come into the gym and they see maybe somebody and they say, oh, they look that way, so I can definitely look that way. The perception there is they need to see what's the background story of that person, how many times a week they train, what's their training experience. And I mean, when you come into the gym, when you're trying to lose weight or you're trying to get stronger, whatever goal you have, it's not going to be easy. 100% it's not going to be easy. Everybody has them days that they feel it's going to be, they don't want to train, they drag themselves into the gym, they get that session done, they get past that plateau and they drive on. That's really, really important that you understand that. Don't have that false perception that it's going to be easy to achieve something like weight loss. It's not. There's a lot of ingrained habits, like Gerald said, over a long, long time. They're going to take an extended period of time to actually unwind and build new habits. So that's going to be really important. Again, with your training, it's the same thing. If you're new to training, it's not going to be easy. Even if you're experienced, it's not going to be easy. It's still always going to be hard because the better you get in the gym, the more you want to challenge yourself and the harder that's going to make it each time. So your body has to adapt continuously to that, and that's going to be really important. So the most important thing is not having that false perception that this is going to be easy or I'm going to get results very, very quickly. It is going to be hard. There is going to be dark days there. You just have to get through them, and once you come out the other side, you're going to be a lot better place.
Like if you want to get in shape, like if you still want to go, you want to go out on the beer every weekend, or you want to eat out for lunch or breakfast every other week, you're not going to get the results you want. Like when it comes to getting in shape, like it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Like you're not motivated all the time. So you just have to build good habits, and you have to like accept the sacrifices. Like there's pros and cons to any goal. Like getting in shape isn't 100% all pros. Like there is stuff you have to give up. You just have to figure out how much of a priority your health and getting in shape is to you.
And that brings us on to point number 4, negative mindset. When you're trying to achieve any goal, a negative mindset is going to be an absolute roadblock for you. So when it comes to the gym, when it comes to your nutrition, you have to make sure you're going in with a positive mindset. Maybe some days you'll get up and you jump on the scales and your weight has increased a little bit and you think, oh my god, it's over, I'm putting on so much weight and it's not working for me and the training doesn't work and this doesn't work and that doesn't work. Or it's too cold today to go out for a run, it's too busy in the gym, I don't want to go in. That's all negative mindset towards your training and towards your goals. So what you're trying to instill in yourself is positive mindset that I have started, I have my structure in place, I have my steps in place, and there is going to be roadblocks, and all you have to tell yourself is, okay, that's fine, this is only one day, tomorrow's a new day, let's push on from there. That's really important. And then you have, again, you look at the people around you and make sure there's a positive mindset there, that they're supporting your goals and what you're trying to achieve. If you're going on a social outing and your friends are pushing drink down your throat, that's not helping your situation. That's going to lead you back to negative mindset, because you're going to get up the next day, you're going to feel very guilty for what you've done, you drank too much or you had some takeaway, and then your whole week is that negative mindset. You're trying to catch up on your goal, you're under eating your calories, your training sessions are so much harder, and you just feel really down on yourself.
Like if you're a person like that, you've tried all the dieting fads and the quick fixes and you've got no results, you are going to have a broken belief system. Like you're not going to believe that you can do it. So like people who have a poor belief system, they suffer a lot with like the poor me kind of mentality. So I can't lose weight, or I can't do this, or it's so hard, I feel hungry, I've had a bad day. Like that's all negative. Like if you think you're going to fail, it's only a matter of time before you do. Like the best thing for you to do is get the right advice, and like just start building new habits, and you just start developing that belief in yourself. And like you just have to accept that like it's a long patient game, and And the sooner you buy into it and accept that it's a long game, the better off you're going to be.
Yeah, just one step at a time, guys, is so important. And that brings us on to our bonus point, be honest with yourself. So what you need to do now is just give a look at this video and be honest with yourself about, you have a set goal that you want to achieve. Number one, you want to support your nutrition. Number two, you want to support your training. Are you putting in that effort? Number three, have you false perception of what you're trying to achieve? Have you false perception of how easy it is going to be to get that goal, or how hard it is going to be? And also having that negative mindset, have your positive mindset. Are you driving yourself forward positively each day, saying, I'm doing well today, I can achieve my goals. Each new day is a start again for you, another chance to put in a good workout, get your nutrition on point. That's really important. So you have to be honest with yourself there if you're trying to achieve something.
Yeah, no, exactly that. Like, what are these things, like, there's 24 hours a day, and like, all the actions and choices you make, like, they are your decision, like, so honesty is a big thing there. Like, you're not going to get the result you want if you're not honest with any of these topics that we just covered there.
Okay guys, if you like what you hear, you'll find us on peakperformancecanary.com, or you can do, if you have any inquiry about anything we spoke about, either training, nutrition, you'd like some advice or some coaching, you'll find us on peakperformancecanary.com. You'll also find us on our social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on Snapchat, #WeArePeak, and also on our YouTube channel. And all our videos that we do, the extended videos, the Coach's Corner and the Journey videos, will all be up on our YouTube channel. So if anybody's any queries, guys, or needs any coaching tips, or would like to get some coaching, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks for listening.